Okay, I'll start too.
All right. So we have the titled player team of Chica Lily and a Murder Castle with Xanthermel and Wowie23.
Oh, is it started?
Yeah. So
Nice.
what is the format? Is it to a certain number of wins or?
It's a best of 10.
Okay. Okay. So that means they play 10 total games, and whoever gets more points wins.
Yeah, so it's first to 5.5,
Okay.
and if they tie 5-5, it's next one wins.
Okay.
But I suspect the titled players should emerge victorious, perhaps with the 5-0 sweep.
Yeah. This is a huge rating differential.
Yeah, so Chica Lily and a Murder Castle, these are the players from Vanderbilt, and Xanthermal and Wowie are from Santa Fe College in Florida. They both qualified last week from what we saw, but this is now the championship bracket. So it's single elimination. So once you lose the match, you're out. And the next round should start, I think. I feel like I have it set to last for an hour.
Okay.
So
This queen trade is gonna be the end of Xanthermal. So we can't give the queen trade, which just means that was a free piece. The bishop can retreat, or you could just ignore that and play knight at h4. They're so dominated.
there's a
Okay.
mate for
Yeah.
Murder Castle with the pawn and knight. All right, so game 2 now. If this one finishes early, there's another match between Texas A&M, San Antonio.
Okay.
And let me see the bracket.
Yeah, I like a Murder Castle's open end. He's developed his pieces. He's put in pressure on black. And this offers a queen trade and also attacks the king.
Yeah, pawn takes with check intermezzo is pretty nice.
Yeah, and okay, he's not doing the queen trade, but this allows a lot of development. Um, I would just play knight takes bishop after this, probably, unless he gets a lot of feed.
What up, Max? Bughouse is on the menu tonight, so queen check,
I
that's
like that
preventing
queen
king
move a
g8.
lot. Because if anything lands on g6, you have knight at g5, and you at worst win a piece.
Yeah, and the material's starting to come over as well. And they're both up time.
Yeah, and Chica Lily, great development, getting that dark square bishop out. Love that
Knight
knight
into
move.
e6.
The only thing Murder Castle needs to worry about is a queen trade. Queen at d1 would mate him. But if the queen trade doesn't happen, a Murder Castle is just crushing. Attacking c7 and g7. Really hard for
Chico is
Xanthermal
playing
to
well
survive.
too. Knight
I think
check,
that move
king
is
up.
right for sure. That's a great
Was
move. Wins the queen. He wants to win the queen a different way. Uh,
at
oh, he
his
just wants
leisure.
mate.
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is. So yeah, we
Great
saw
play.
this Vanderbilt team qualify in the second qualifier, where they lost to University of Chicago, and I think UC Davis came in second in that group, right?
The UC Davis team was practicing last night. I got beat up by them a bunch, which was super frustrating. His drunken mushy is like 2,500. Every single game I played, I got amazing positions versus him, but my partner was always downtime, and I was always one pawn short. So yeah, that's frustrating, but I'm sure they will do well. So there was one qualifier that didn't end up happening. The third qualifier. Did you find more entrants,
fourth.
or are those basically buys?
The top 4 players in the bracket, or the top 4 teams, all get a bye. So
Okay.
we had one team dropped out, the team from Yale, Lyndon and Maxime,
Okay.
who came in last in the second qualifier, decided to drop out, and I found a replacement team from Northern California. We actually had 2 of our college ambassadors, Kian and Joshua. Kian from San Jose State and Joshua from San Francisco State. So
Nice. I went to San Jose State for my master's degree.
Oh,
So I
cool.
played chess with the chess club there, which was basically me and one other guy at the time.
Well, they want to play at noon Pacific, so in 2 hours. So we'll
Okay.
see. But I suspect that they're playing against UC Davis. Unfortunately, I think they're
Yeah,
going to
UC
get
Davis
destroyed.
is going to win.
I think. I think last night the San Jose player was teaching the San Jose player. That's a nice mate there. So 4-0. So they just need 1.5 more points.
So did they play it out to the whole 10, or once they hit
No,
like 6, did they just stop? Okay.
Yeah, once they get to 6, it's over. But yeah, so the San Jose State player was learning how to play bughouse for the first time last night on stream.
Okay. Well,
So
if he
we'll
knows how
see
to
if
play
they.
chess, I mean, you can pick it up pretty easily.
Yeah, we made an exception for them to join because normally you need to be from the same school.
Oh, okay. They're
But
from different schools. What are the
yeah,
schools again?
one is from San Jose State, the other's from San Francisco State.
Oh, okay. That's pretty close at least.
Xanthermal's sacrificing on a murder castle, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's
It's
not
gonna
going to
work
get the
out.
stuff he needs. There's a
He needs
free
another
pawn,
knight.
but then the knight hangs, and that's an important knight.
Okay.
And this bishop just defends everything.
Nice
The
bishop
queen is
walk there.
tempoed, and then you're going to have pawn takes knight, and the black king is not happy. Well, now a bishop
Ooh,
would be
pawn on
good
f2.
for Xanther. Or, I mean, a pawn is okay. Bishop's a little better.
Why is
Okay,
the
he's going
bishop
to use the
better?
pawn. Zoom.
Because the bishop attacks the
Because it
bishop as
attacks the
well.
other bishop. But I guess this will deflect the queen. So pawn takes rook, and then you can play queen takes bishop. So yeah, I guess this is fine too. And by the way, knight plus rook mates. He's never going to get it, but knight at g3 followed by rook at h2 is mate.
Nice. So Xanthermal's cooking something up here. So now queen takes bishop.
Sure. Okay, so
Bishop.
now a pawn at f2.
Or a knight.
And I mean, knight would be fantastic, but it's not going to come.
He's got a pawn, so
Yeah, they're down 1 minute, so he really has to roll up moves.
he's got to put something there on f2.
Yeah, I mean, another option. Well, no, he really needs to do another option. I was going to say is to trade queens by queen takes pawn, but yeah, his partner's pretty dead anyway.
Oh, just taking
Whoa,
the knight here.
You could take the queen even. Okay, well, okay, pawn at f2. I don't know about that. Okay, so now Murder Castle wants a knight to get tempo. That's a nice move. I like it. Using your existing knight, tempo in the queen, garden f6,
and g3.
Yeah, and but Chicken is probably going to mate here. Knight at h4 is a threat. Even knight at e1 is a threat. It's hard for Wowie to cover all the squares. And Chicken his king is so safe. Like, nothing is getting in there.
So rook to f3, walking into a fork, but just placing some defense down.
Yeah. Probably even just new knight at f5 could be a thing.
King takes c2, hitting the knight, but pawn takes, threatening queen h8. And if king takes the pawn, queen to f6.
Yeah, Xanther could go all in and play queen takes g2 and just start checking, but he doesn't have much to work with.
No,
It's
this
basically
has
his
got to be
only
forced
chance.
mate.
Yeah.
Pawn place and queen g2 or queen g7 next is mate.
Queen g5 if he goes up.
True. All right, so 5, they need a half point more. So I don't know if they know that.
We'll soon find out. Oh wait, do they think it's over? Santa
Probably.
says, "Oh, okay."
All right. Here's what's going to probably be the last game. So odds of the Wowie Xanthermal reverse sweep.
Yeah, that's
What
tough to
percent
do.
chance you give that, Chuck?
So I put 0% chance. But yeah, I understand how it could be frustrating for Xanthamo. Like when we do the Bughouse World Championship, we have an under section, which is, I think it's usually under 2,000, but we also offer some class prizes of like under 1,600, under 1,800, things like that.
A night
So,
would be
yeah,
neat.
I mean, it can be frustrating when you're like a 1,200 team and the other teams are 2,000s.
So Chick-a-Lily's just waiting for this
Yeah, the
trade.
knight mates and it's pinned. Knight at f5.
So Xanthermal does have queen takes e7 check.
Yes, he does.
There it is.
All
All
right,
right,
that is
so
GG's.
Xanthermal and Wowie get eliminated. Chick-a-Lily and Murder Castle move on. So I'll update the bracket.
Okay, is there
And so
another match for us to watch?
yeah, maybe University of Illinois versus Texas A&M.
Okay,
So I'll send you a username.
okay, or you could just say it and.
eCamp017.
Okay, are they playing right now?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess you could send it to me then. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
see
I see
anyone
them
like
playing.
that.
Yeah. All right. So let me DM it to you. Yeah, just follow them, and then we'll see.
All right.
So eCamp and Red versus Braden and Carrot. eCamp and Red are from Texas A&M
Oh,
San
okay.
Antonio.
They are playing. So this is an example of like the list of games does not show all the games because this did not show up in the list for me before. And let's see, what's the current score? It looks like 2-0 right now, favoring the eCamp team. I like this knight move a lot. I mean, it leads to. Is there a mate with just what he has? I mean, certainly a pawn mates, but uh, hmm. There has to be some sort of mate with what he just had, but. Oh, okay. I see what it was. Instead of the knight move there, he could have played rook b5 and then knight at c5. But now he needs another pawn. Or knight. Yeah, this knight at 1.
There's a knight.
Yeah, knight at c5 is mate.
There it is. So they're up to 3-0. So they're halfway.
Yeah, when I play Bughouse, when I watch Bughouse, I try to find the mate that requires the least amount of pieces, just as an exercise, just because sometimes you don't have that one extra piece if you're not, um, if your partner is not as generous in getting you stuff. So, Braden, if I were Braden, I would sack the bishop and then play knight takes pawn, check, which would be an even trade, 2 pawns for a piece in Bughouse. But it's too late for that now.
So they placed the knight on g5.
Yeah, he could have just moved his knight there. So I think that's a bit of a waste of a piece. But at least Braden is castled, so his king is fairly safe.
I like bishop a3 from eCamp. And d6 just blocks the bishop.
Sure.
But
Yeah, whenever you
white's going
can
for e5.
utilize your existing pieces, that's great. I like
Oh,
that
queen
red.
sack.
I like that red sacked the queen.
And now knight
For king
g5.
safety, I would play just rook f8 to go for safety.
Yeah, maybe knight g5 there would have been better for Braden, but rook f8 was not played. So, ooh, pawn to g5.
Yeah, I feel like red is going to lose some pieces here. Oh, and by the way, that queen at c3 was a very clever move by Carrots because it won the bishop on a3. The one that you praised him for moving before.
Rip. Well, I wasn't expecting the
We can
queen
take this
sack.
knight, right? Just pawn takes knight.
There it is.
Red seems to be really obsessed with this dark squared bishop, and all the while, Braden is piling up pieces near the king.
And winning a rook.
I would not even take the rook. I would go for the king. Like bishop at
Threatening
e6
e6,
is
yeah.
really strong. I mean, unless the rook is good for his part. Oh, that's a mate threat. Does e camp c mate in one?
And maybe knight to e3.
Yeah, knight e3 is very reasonable.
Or queen e2.
Sure.
Bishop e3 is also good.
Yeah, that's fine too.
I forgot the bishop defended the knight. Okay, so we saw pawn to e6.
Okay,
Pawn to
this
f6.
this check by Braden maybe not so great because after pawn takes, the knight can take back, and then the bishop helps guard the light squares. But if he were
Carrot's going
honestly,
for the
his
queen
partner should
trade.
take a knight. Like queen takes knight on the e camp board, and then knight at f5 is going to be pretty crushing. But I don't think they're going to do
Oh,
that.
it takes with king.
Yeah, should not have taken the
Oh.
king. So
Yeah,
at least
Carrot's
he's
trying to get some
pinning a
pieces.
knight here.
Yeah.
Carrots maybe trying to feed.
Oh, queen trade now. Carrot doesn't take the queen. That would have been mate in one. Queen f7.
Yeah, but these other pieces are also maiden, so it's fine. I would play bishop takes knight here. And then you're threatening the queen.
I would have just made it in one.
Sure. I
Okay, so
mean,
queen.
I guess
We
we
see this
can't complain
trade.
with maiden one, but this knight is maiden one. Knight at d7. I mean,
Knight
he's probably
e7.
going to
Let's see
wait
it.
for a pawn, not seeing the knight mate, which I see often in
Oh, there
Oh,
it
he found
is.
it. That's nice.
So University of Illinois' B team is on the board now.
Yeah, but very nice find. Like a lot of times you'll see like a mate in one with even a piece like a pawn, and you tell your partner, "Get me pawn, get me pawn, get me pawn." But while you're waiting for that, you should be looking for other possible moves, including mates with pieces you may already have in hand, like the knight. That was well played by them. Thanks for the follow from John, 241404. Really appreciate it. Red has good development. Threatening e5. Okay. Got to watch out for the fianchettoed pawn here. Oh, queen takes pawn is good. Queen takes b2. Free pawn. He's threatening the rook, also threatening queen to c1. Also threatening the pawn. This is a well-placed queen. So he can move his existing bishop to pin the queen. Bishop to b4 is a chess move. Like often in these sorts of situations, you would ask your partner for a bishop, but he already has one on the board. Okay, so this queen check isn't bad. It's just winning the free queen was a little bit better. But at least the threatens like new pawn at b2 to tempo the rook, maybe promote. Okay, I
Bishop
really like
check.
the bishop development. That's a great move. And now like a bishop mates, bishop at d1, knight at f4, also good. He could drop the pawn at b2, as I suggested before. Braden has a
Looks like
lot of
they can get a
options, and his
bishop.
king is fairly safe.
Camp can take a bishop.
Say that again? Oh
Or
yeah,
sorry,
his partner
Carrot
could
can
take the
take. Never
bishop for
mind.
him. Yeah, for sure.
Or yeah, Camp could take on D. Well, they played bishop h. Let's see. It's Carrot's turn.
Yeah,
So And yeah, red and Ecamp are up time, so they can
Yeah,
just
I mean, carrot should take the bit. That is not a good move.
well,
Oh,
they take the
well,
rook.
there's the bishop again. Let's take it. Take it with bishop was a little bit better defensively, but uh, in fact, now a
Well,
pawn is quite good for Ecamp.
I mean, okay, they
Well,
place.
this bishop was much better on d1. It just led to immediate mate. But he's going after the queen.
Well, okay,
The
to be
queen can
fair, the
check though.
king bishop d1 allowed the king to e1.
Yeah, but then you move the bishop to f3 and you have like a mate. So maybe mate in 2 is hard to find.
Oh, blocking with a pawn on e7.
Yeah, we are threatening queen to e1 now. And
That wouldn't quite be mate,
no, it
but it's
wouldn't
pretty
quite
close.
mate.
It's close. You just want to keep looking for checks,
Yeah,
really.
queen takes c2, also a possibility.
Rook
Especially with
to
the rook down
d1, a
there now.
defensive move.
I like queen takes c2.
There's knight f4.
Sure, that's a good move too.
Knight f4 should win the rook.
Yeah, or the queen.
I like those options. Oh,
Carrot
knight
maybe setting
h2
up
for
a mate
Ecamp.
with like rook at c8.
Well, Ecamp is winning a queen on their board.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a nice knight fork. And now
And
f2
it
is
all,
hit.
yeah, threatens f2. Oh,
Whoa, bishop
whoa.
takes.
That's not a good sack.
They just want some material. Whoa, rook takes. Wait,
Yeah,
queen
that's
e1,
not so good.
king f3, only legal move.
Yeah, maybe knight at h4. I honestly don't see mate quite yet, but he could just spam pieces and we'll probably mate eventually.
Carrot is trying to survive on the other board and sack everything, but the
Yeah,
checks are going to run
this
out.
time advantage is
There goes
huge. Oh,
f2.
whoa. And there's a pin. The knight is pinned.
Oh, nice. I'm looking at queen h2, king
I would
takes,
just
and
play
then
bishop
like
takes knight here.
h5.
It's just
I
bishop
mean,
takes
there's
knight,
that.
remove one of those pieces, get another piece in the game.
Or maybe queen f3, king h4, like g5. I don't know.
Okay, now knight at g1 could be good. Or
What's our queen
knight at
sag? Knight g1 just? Oh, it's not mate.
it's not quite mate, but you could have h5 after that. Like it looks pretty good.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
this is a good move. I didn't even see that. Yeah, now knight at h6. Okay, that's a good move too. Now knight at g1 is mate. Oh, whoa, it's not mate.
Not yet.
Almost
Not
mate.
yet.
So
Don't
close
go
to
queen
mate.
g3.
Another knight with mate. Knight at f5.
Oh
Okay,
my god,
and Braden gets the mate.
dude!
Our score's now
Red got
3-2.
mated.
That's so close.
This was like an insane comeback. How did that game was so close? Yeah, 3-2, really close match. Also, I've heard that University of Illinois' A team is playing Vanderbilt right now.
I hate this bishop move, bishop d6, that prevents later development. He has to castle pretty much. But that bishop should never. Oh,
Oh,
and
that's
he's
just
walked
mate
into
one.
chessmate.
Checks me. Wait, so they tied it up now, 3-3.
Apparently.
So that was 3-0, and now answer right back 3 games in a row. We've got ourselves a match here, folks.
We do.
And the winner of this match will move on to play against a wonder.
Oh, maybe that's why they are not trying to win.
Well,
Oh, but by the way, did you see PogChamps yesterday?
I did watch it, yes.
Yeah, the cutie Cinderella match.
The
It
double
gave me a lot of
stalemate.
anxiety.
So I didn't see that part live,
Okay, I saw
but
it live.
I watched the match before that.
Like the commentators kept saying like she's throwing for content, but I was watching her stream at the same time, and yeah.
Yeah, her stream was pretty funny. Um, I was watching her against I Did a Thing.
Is
Also,
that who
Braden
you coach?
Castles.
Did you coach I Did a Thing, or which one did you coach?
Yeah, that's my student. So I was pretty nervous that first game. I don't know if you watched that match.
I did not watch that match. Who ended up winning it?
So he ended up winning, but the first game he completely like hung his rook. Like QT's queen was attacking. I think it was like his B7 pawn or something. So he pushed it, and it just completely hung his rook in the corner.
Cutie Cinderella has been streaming chess for like a long time, but like she just streams it on and off. So she takes like long breaks from chess.
Yeah.
But like when
Mm.
she's on her game, she's pretty good.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous. She was crushing in the first game, but then she just completely threw and drew.
Yeah, I
Which
think her opening knowledge is stronger than her tactics. Okay, bishop at e2 would save everything, but no. Okay, he loses a piece.
well, bishop at e2, but that it still hangs the
Oh, did I miss
bishop on
something?
f4.
Oh no. Okay, there was no saving everything then. I'm brain dead.
Yeah, so when red made their last move, it allowed this nice knight takes c4 move, which opens up the rook. So rook takes on e4 with a trifecta.
Camp has to watch out for a queen sack. Okay, this knight move is great. It attacks the queen. It also protects f2. So knight takes bishop. Great shot by Camp there. And there might be a knight fork depending where the queen moves. There's a knight fork right now. Knight at e2.
I don't know, Don.
This knight move is not nearly as good as winning a free queen. Or at least you're tempoing the queen a little bit.
Whoa, knight check. That's a free knight.
Yep. We take those.
That was crazy. Okay, so rook pen. This was the idea, but now just bishop e7 or bishop d6, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I don't hate this move because like c7 was attacked a little bit, and you're tempoing the queen.
And now you're aiming at
If I'm
h2.
camp, honestly, I just go all out. I would play like h5 since my partner isn't handing me anything. Or you
Ooh,
could
okay,
hang a
queen.
queen for free.
No,
That's another option. Had not considered that
no.
one. Does
Parrot hasn't
Carrots know
taken it
how
yet.
knights move?
There
Okay,
it
he
is.
figured out.
What a nice little queen sack. So let's see if Braden can place that queen somewhere. Is there a back rank mate? No.
Queen at
Oh,
c1 is
rook
pretty
mount.
good. Not quite mate, but is
Can
pretty
I
good.
would? Oh, you can't really sack on c3. The knight defends it backward. Okay, queen check. Now maybe rook d1.
Maybe even before this, but now also like
Ooh,
knight at d3 is interesting because it also covers f2. Then rook
knight
takes.
d3, knight
Okay, but this
c2 as
is
well.
decent.
Dude, red and carrot are mutually at 19 seconds, but red isn't moving.
Yeah.
E camp
The one who
castles.
moves is the one who's gonna win.
Carrot's up on time. Red's gotta just move.
Yeah. Oh,
He
that's
gotta
mate in
move
one.
money.
Oh, queen there was mate in one, but it's still. Oh, he's
Oh,
sacking his
queen
queen.
sack.
Sacking his queen's
Pawn
going
check.
all
King
in.
takes. Ecamp's gotta find some checks.
Oh, that
There's
is a
one.
check. That's
Rook
another
sack.
check.
There's a second
And if he
check.
takes a queen in, I like what Ecamp is
Oh,
doing.
queen's coming. 1 second for red.
Ecamp is doing what he needs to do.
Red's gonna flag. Wait.
What,
Oh
what
my
what was
god.
the move even? What? Why is that not mate?
Dude.
What am I missing?
Red had mate. Or no, red got mated. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I don't know CPP.
Hey, CVP.
Wow, that game was absolutely wild.
Oh, I should probably pull up your chat too. I forgot to do that.
This is such a close match. 3-4 now. Can Texas A&M stop the bleeding? They've just lost 4 in a row after starting 3 in a row. Ecamp isn't moving. At least I don't see it. And the clock's not moving either. This could be an issue. This could be like some internet
Yeah, no,
thing.
I've seen that type of thing happen before. Sometimes it doesn't register like the first move. He's probably having some sort of interface issues. Oh, oops, I misspelled Lee.
While we wait for that, I kind of want to check in on Chick-fil-A and see how they're doing. They're up 2-0 against the Illinois team.
CPP Chess says, is Northern Lion the strongest variety chess player streamer? Like, what do you mean? You mean the strongest chess player that is not a like a primary chess streamer? Is that what you're saying? I don't know the answer to that. So we're at 5-3. It looks like.
I told them we can null that match. That
Okay.
doesn't seem
Yeah.
fair.
Okay. So who just won that?
So it's 4-3.
4-3. Okay.
Is this technical score? So they're gonna try to rematch. But yeah, while we wait for that, I was looking at the Chick-fil-A games.
I'm gonna stay with this one, but you can look at that one.
Yeah, let me know when it starts up again.
Yeah, no, they're playing right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Ekamp is like moving his C pawn, which creates a hole on C7, and dark squared weaknesses. I don't recommend this because this C7 is a long-term weakness that your opponents are going to exploit. Like for example, with bishop to F4. Okay, that's a chess pin. That's a winning a queen.
This is a
Braden's doing a good job seeing these tactics.
Yeah, Braden's picked it up. The Illinois team has woken up. They started off rough, 3-0 hole.
Oh, that's a free rook. Oh, what is Braden's chess rating? Do they just want to like let him play chess? He's seeing all the tactics.
That's a good question. When I click on his account, let's see.
So pawn at c2 is a threat. Even I would play like d4, perhaps. So well, not anymore, but
his blitz is 12-20.
Okay.
King up. What exactly is the bracket? It is. I'll drop it in the chat right now.
I would play some spicy stuff here. If I'm Braden, I push d5. Okay, this is a good move too. This is solid. It wins the bishop. I like it. So Ekamp is trading a piece in a really weird way, but it's hard for Ekamp to play when his opponent has like 4 extra pieces. So I sympathize with him. I really like what Braden's doing. This offers the pawn promotion. Ekamp trying to make something out of nothing. If Ekamp had pieces, then like pawn at h3 could be the start of an attack. Hey, just promote this pawn, Braden. If Braden promotes the pawn, then he didn't know. I would promote the queen. I mean, you could promote the knight. Promote the knight is still good, but I would promote the queen. Honestly, I've seen a lot of bughouse players who would promote to knight there because they think that like check is so important. But when you're in such a dominating position, not every move needs to be check. By the way, this bishop move, it looks like it's just pinning the knight, but it also protects the promotion square. You can still promote because the knight covers. Oh, wow. Sacking the queen. That probably not a great idea, but it's still going to win. Oh, huge rage from V8 Mama. Really appreciate it. I was watching her stream earlier, streaming the Bridge Youth World Championships.
Whoa.
So let me Give a shout out. Glad to
Welcome,
see you
bridge
streaming
players.
again, even if it's on a not the account we're used to. Oh, there's the queen promotion.
Oh, they could have under promoted to a knight.
Could have, but then
But they
the
lose their
c3 would be
C3 knight,
loose.
yeah.
I guess d3 is
Dude,
still loose with
white
pawn
needs to
takes.
get a quick queen right now for E7. If only.
Yeah, queen at e7 would be checkmate. Ah, yeah, and it's not
Ah,
happening.
that's the mate's the other way. All right,
So the score's
so one more
5-3.
game.
One
So
more
this is
game
a
here.
must-win for red and eCamp. This is match point.
So for those who came from V8 Mama's stream, or may not be familiar with Bughouse, Bughouse is a chess variant played by 4 players in teams of 2. Whenever you capture a piece, you hand it to your partner. And you can make a normal chess move or take any of the pieces your partner has handed you, place one on any empty square as a move, and checkmate or flag on either board ends the game. Play on chess.com. We were watching the Collegiate Chess League Bughouse tournament doing commentary. On the Discord call with me is Joe Bruin, who's streaming on the Collegiate Chess League account. And how long have you been running the Collegiate Chess League? Is this like 3 years now, or what are you at now?
Yeah, I started it in early 2020. So this is only our second summer season though.
Yeah, so the Collegiate Chess League is mainly like normal chess, but he's this is the second summer he's done a Bughouse tournament. I'll provide a little commentary on that. So I like Ecamp's development. Yeah, taking the rook, great idea. He has to worry a little bit. G6 looks ugly, but it might have been the only thing to do considering what he had. Knight at G7, good to win the pawn. If knight at G7 isn't played, then I would grab the rook file with rook G8, sure.
Red has so much material in hand. It's crazy.
He does,
Knight
but he's got to use it.
placed to D4.
And that's a great knight move. It tempos the queen. Gets more pieces on the board.
So now queen D3. Ooh, this allows knight E4 check.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's a great
or
check.
bishop E4.
That's good too.
Maybe
I really like the
maybe
way
like rook
Braden's been
E5.
playing.
Yeah.
I just take that. That's a free rook.
Well, the idea is now. Oh, the bishop
The
defends.
bishop
Okay,
covers.
I
The bishop defends it.
thought.
Oh, and
Oh
he does not
wait.
see it.
Yeah, doesn't want it, man. Don't blame him.
Radon wants to know if he can jump in the commentary booth. I don't think so right now, Radon.
Probably not.
So Radon is an extremely good 4-player chess player. So he would probably like to see the Collegiate Chess League encourage some 4-player chess.
There was a Collegiate Chess League player who's really good at Bughouse. I think. I think he's an international student. I think it's like Cha 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 or something.
A Cha-Cha Chess? Yeah, Cha-Cha Chess is very good at 4-player chess. And he streams.
Yeah. So
Oh,
maybe
so he's active in Collegiate Chess League then?
he was. I think he might have graduated or something. Okay. I think Red's just completely lost now. Even with all this material in hand.
I'm not so sure. I think this is defendable. Like Bishop D3 is a good start. I think
Look at all.
Carrots is really in trouble.
Yeah. I'm like looking at all the pieces that Red has, but it's coming from somewhere. It's coming from eCamp.
Sure.
So yeah, it takes this pawn or the knight. Where's the mate for eCamp? Oh, Red
Well,
has to just live, but luckily Red's up time.
yeah. Well, I would play Bishop takes pawn, and
Yeah,
if
bishop
King
C3.
takes, you have Queen B4, Queen takes
B4
D4.
incoming.
I mean,
So
take the
here, like,
bishop.
just
At least you get some extra material for your partner, but sit like
Red,
one
just
move
don't get
before
mated.
mate.
Yeah, just let Camp get the job
Look
done.
at everything he has in hand.
Okay, Queen
Okay,
takes
it's time to
G3 is mate too.
mate. Yeah,
Yep, there it is.
knight at
And flag.
f2 is checkmate.
Whew. Okay, so Red and Camp live another game. They're trying to tie it here. They're on match point, so Carrot and Braden just need another win. Even a draw would secure the match win for them at this stage.
Radon said he even said red is lost. Must be talking about 4-player chess.
Exactly. So Camp and Red in a must-win situation here. If they win this, then its next point wins. So they're trying to tie up the score. Ooh, threatening
Oh no,
checkmate.
my knight.
Maybe like 95. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move.
And now
I would sack the bishop. Bishop takes pawn. And then if knight takes back, which he probably will, you could play pawn at g6, just pile up.
okay.
Or
Ooh,
you could hang your
Botez
queen with
Gambit.
check. That's another option.
Rough move there from Camp. And I like this d5.
Yeah,
Bishop
hits the
bishop
knight.
takes g4.
Sure.
But now there's bishop sack on f7.
Yeah, he should absolutely sack the bishop. Not only that, because
No,
it wins back the bishop. Okay. This is a bad move.
goes
Now
rook
rook
to
mates.
e5.
And
Or
they are
rook to
down
queen,
10
yeah.
seconds. So can Braden win a rook in 10 seconds? And do they even realize that that's a thing to go for?
So
that 10 seconds has evaporated. So
what do you think about knight e4 check? It's kind of blocking the e file, like because knight g4 I feel like is more common, but
yeah, I mean, either seems fine.
okay, now f7's hanging.
Yeah,
Ooh, pawn
probably
to
better to take that
g4.
with check before.
But I like that the fork is getting a rook because red is getting a strong attack going
Yes, yep.
despite
The
being down a
problem
point.
is Braden could actually
And
force the queen trade. Like queen at e5 forced the queen trade.
Oh my god, the queens are being traded.
Yeah. Not so much traded as lost.
Oh, placing the queen with. Wait, this is horrible. Now queen e7.
Yeah, queen e7 seems fine.
Pawn takes g2 for red.
Yeah, pawn takes g2, and if they trade the queens, then this is starting to look quite interesting. Pawn takes g2. They trade queens on the other board.
You can.
They could trade queens on that board with pawn at f3, and then
Oh my
Reds
goodness.
just starts checking the bejesus out of it.
I love
But
the
Ecamp needs to, after he trades queens, he needs to worry about the back rank mate.
Camp really should have just took the queen.
Oh, Xanther is down for the 4-player tournament.
Oh, I guess Carrot's threatening like bishop f2 stuff.
So the Gummer, this
Oh my
is okay. That's
Okay,
not gonna end well. The queen still mates or rook on d1. So yeah, this is Collegiate Chess League.
Braden has mate. If queen takes rook, that rook can go to d1.
Yep. This is the Collegiate
And there it
Chess League.
is.
I think I have a command for this. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna watch the Chickalilly match. Oh, looks like Chickalilly just swept the Illinois team. So I have some results to input.
Okay. So is there anything else still going on, or are we? Oh, the Gummer's asking how do I join the tournament? Unfortunately, I think registrations are closed at this point. But you should definitely check out the Collegiate Chess League, and next summer they will have a similar tournament. The format of this tournament is the 2 players on the bughouse team have to be from the same university in general. There are some exceptions made, but that's what they want. So basically, you find a friend at your college chess club, and you partner up. Like the Gummer, when you say you're at 1176, like you would be probably at like the halfway point in this particular tournament. You'd be in the middle. Um, there's some teams that are much higher rated, and there's certainly teams that are much lower rated. So yeah, you should definitely join next year. We're also going to be having the Bughouse World Championship, like not just college, but Bughouse in general. Probably starting in the next few months, though the organizers need to step up to that because we haven't really
Wait,
started the planning.
organizers for what?
Bughouse World Championship,
Uh,
which you participated in, Joe, I think 2 years ago,
I
right?
did.
You and Swole represented. All right, so
Yes.
do we have any matches either ongoing or coming up here?
I don't think so, but the Collegiate Chess League has a
Well,
our
hold on. Isn't the next round supposed to start in like 13 minutes, or are those all rescheduled?
so I'm looking at the bracket. It looks like University of Illinois should be playing U Chicago, but they might not want to do that. So we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, congrats, the governor. You're definitely getting a lot better at Bughouse. Practice helps. So, Joe, you said you have some other tournaments coming up in just chess, or what's on the horizon?
There's a summer weekly arena starting in about 11 minutes,
Okay.
which is the same time as round two for Bughouse. So maybe not my best planning, but UC Davis and San Jose State will play after that arena.
Okay.
Um, and Syracuse and Vanguard should also be playing Bughouse, but I don't think I've heard from them.
Hmm. I don't know if anyone's still here from the V8 Mama raid, but how did the bridge go? Did the Australians win? Or it looked like the Australians were pretty far down when I was watching earlier. So it would be probably a huge upset. But good to see more bridge on Twitch. So for those who don't know, bridge is a card game played by 4 players in teams of 2. We see the team element like Bughouse. Um, and I've been playing bridge since long before I played chess. And chess kind of exploded on Twitch maybe, what, like 6, 7 years ago, something like that? Was that accurate, Joe? Or when do you think chess kind of exploded?
Yeah, 2020.
No, no. I mean, when I say exploded, I mean like
This
it
year's
started off
explosion.
like no one was viewing streams at all, and then the chess bras built up a big community, and we went from something like 4 chess streamers to like 100 or something like that. um, so I'm not talking about like the chess explosion. I'm talking about the Twitch chess popularizing, which was pretty cool. Um, and bridge kind of looked like it was poised to do that maybe like 2 years ago during the pandemic, but then a lot of those bridge streamers stopped streaming, and now it kind of collapsed back to where it was, where there's like 3 or 4 bridge streams, and that's about it. But I would really like to see bridge go the way that chess did.
Well, I'm not hearing from a Wonder, and I'm not hearing from the other teams, so expect everything to be rescheduled.
Okay.
So I'm going to focus on the weekly arena, which is just normal chess.
Okay. I can raid you then. And can you let me know if the bug house starts up again later, and if so, I can jump on again.
Sounds good.
Thanks so much, Joe. I appreciate you inviting me to commentate on this, providing me some good content. All right, have a good day.
Thanks, man.
All right, we're going to raid our friend Joe Bruin, who's streaming on the Collegiate Chess League account. He's been doing commentary with me here. And Joe is going to continue commentary, but he's going to commentate on a chess tournament. There may be more Bughouse coming up to commentate on later today. It sounds like the UC Davis team will be playing in about an hour. Radon, great question. Collegiate 4PC when Madge. You should ask Joe Bruin once the raid ends about some 4PC promotion to the college students, and Cha Cha Chess could probably help with that too. Hey Ajax, thanks for watching. Really appreciate everyone tuning in, and I will. Oh, the Gummer is on the brink of 1200. Great job, the Gummer. Yeah, the Gummer. It's just a matter of time. I'm pretty sure you'll be like 1300 within a week. Like, you play really well. All right. Have a good day, everyone. Bye, guys.